get this organized a little bit for the mailbag. This place is a mess, but I guess DJ's going to clean it up a little bit later when I take the faculty to the vet. And if you didn't hear earlier me saying it, this is going to have to be a short mailbag today. So if we make it through, great, and if we don't, we'll schedule the rest. Maybe for tomorrow morning, we'll figure it out. We'll let you know. But we're taking the faculty, a bunch of the faculty, to the vet today for the update on their vaccinations. Nothing's gone wrong, just it's time to update the vaccines. So that's happening today, and they have to be at the vet at noon, which means I have to be done with the mailbag by, let's call it 11 o'clock. We're going to cut it off at 11. So 1 hour of mailbag, and then we are done for today, regardless of whether there's stuff left or not. I think somebody's making fun of DJ with this box. Can you guys see this with the arrows? And here's another fun one too. Let's put that where maybe you can see it. Okay. All right. A couple more things for me to bring in. Hi, Maggie. Do you want something from me? What is it? I can't tell what you want. till 11. We're going to have to end early. I don't think we're going to quite make it through everything. And then we might, who knows. And then I'm taking the faculty to the vet, but then at 3:30 this afternoon, that's when hummus is going to be adopted from there. So 3:30 this afternoon for that. Let me check the camera angle real quick before we get rolling. Make sure that I am at least somewhat visible.
It's so stuffy in here.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think this will work. All right. Well.
Is it humid out?
Yes, extremely. It's actually raining. I don't think it gets any more humid than that. All right, let's jump right in. Assuming DJ's ready to take her notes. Let's see what we got today. Okay, to read on the stream. Excellent. It says this is from the Netherlands. It says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, I've been watching the Kitten Academy for a while now. A couple of weeks ago, I met a pregnant mom cat in a semi-feral group on a farm. She must have been close to her due date because she was enormous, and she even let me rub her belly and feel her kittens inside. The family that owns the farm inherited this cat family, and even though they are working together with some organizations, the population growth is still not under control. It also doesn't help that they don't really have a lot of money to spare. It broke my heart I was unable to foster this mom cat and give her kittens a better life. Watching the Kitten Academy gives me hope that someday I will be able to help these cats. You guys are an inspiration. Lots of love, Ava. P.S. Excuse my spelling. English is not my first language. Ava, I think you did just fine. Your spelling and your English is better than a lot of native English speakers, theoretically native English speakers. So thank you for sharing, for writing to us and sharing your story. You know, a lot of times there are local groups that you can talk to that will go out to the farm and help. They call it TNR here, which means to trap the cats, neuter the cats, and then release them, put them back where you found them. You may be able to find a local group that does that and will pay for those costs and help them. That might be something that you could do, maybe. I don't know if they have those in the Netherlands or not, and if they do, they probably would not call them TNR. They probably have some other words for it. Sorry, I can't help with that part. Anyway, thank you so much for writing. And pregnant mom cats are great, aren't they? So here we have a postcard with pictures of eucalyptus on it. And it says, Hi, awesome people, Mr. A and DJ, and all the kittens from the Kitten Academy. Please cuddle all the sweet, lovely, cute, adorable, fuzzy fur balls for me. Keep doing the great things you are doing. Lots of love from the UK. I wanna S, I think that's how you say that, I wanna?
You want to ask what?
Oh, stop it. That's my job. P.S. As I am allergic kittens lover, your streams are kind of perfect compromise for me to kind of have my own clouder of cats without the side effects. P.P.S. Yuki is so fluffy. I could just cuddle her and cuddle and cuddle. Well, you're right. She's super floofy. I mean, she is more fur than cat. And she's just a wonderful, wonderful little kitten. And I know a lot of people are probably wondering how she's doing. So last night we started a new treatment for her. I think you'll remember that 2 days ago we started her on doxycycline, which is an antibiotic that's a very powerful one. And we think that's going to help a lot in the long run. In the short term, we started giving her nasal saline drops, which is something that the vet had recommended, but I was nervous to start because I don't want to shoot water up a cat's nose. I mean, that doesn't sound pleasant for anybody. But it turns out it's not as difficult to do as I thought. We got some saline, and we put a couple drops in her nose a couple times now. And it really doesn't seem like it's as unpleasant for her as I thought it would be. And it does seem like it's already having an effect on her little coughs and sneezes and stuff. So I have high hopes that if we keep that treatment up for a few days, we're really going to see an improvement. That's what I think anyway. We'll find out. So here we have our weekly correspondence from Elso Cat. and Also Cat's mom.
Can you give me some of that stuff? I think the first one we need to do.
And it's got this beautiful fall scene on it that's all very colorful. And on the back we've got some leaves too, and I think we've got some cat coo again. Unfortunately, they put part of the postage cancellation right over one of these cat coo, so it might be difficult for me to read, but let me try. The first one's easy. It says, "Seeking solitude, I am locked in the closet. For once, I need you." That's a true story right there. Guttural meow, whipping tail, and twitching jaw. Hummingbird alert. Those are pretty great. I really dig the cat coo. Thank you, Mr. Also Cat and Also Cat's mom. Now let's see what we've got inside this week. Aw, this is too cute. This is a card that is looks like a little bear cub to me watching a dragonfly. I think that might be what it is. And it says, "Hi there, here's some of what Mr. Also Cat hands out to the kids on Halloween. We make ghost pops too. So cute to see the kids stand there at our door getting 5 items. They love Also Cat's black cat. It would be cool if you want to hang on the glass doors for the kitty kids to see the cutouts. Just wanted to share our fun with you. Hey, the Seahawks on Sunday stood around, jumped, ran, and fell down some, but they won 46-18. How cool is that? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 exclamation marks. How cool is that? We hope they stand around more to get to the Super Bowl again. It is so fun to come to your house and be with all the ones that write, send gifts, text, and watch. It's a wonderful family. Love to you all, Mr. Also Cat and Michelle." So here we have the Halloween decorations that Mr. Also Cat has sent that we could put on our door here in the window maybe. Here we have Also Cat, and it's labeled Also Cat. Here we have a scary ghost. A fabulous, maybe bookmark is what this is. I would go with bookmark. And a pumpkin. Excellent decorations. Maybe we will have Halloween decorations in the room for once. All right. Let's see. Look up Department of Fish and Wildlife. Others may want to hear too to help wildlife. I did this so many years ago. My neighbors did this a few years back. Their sign you get is cooler than my sign. You have to have a few of the things in your yard. They have a list and you tell them what you have. Most likely that is what you have to do, is click on to see what your state wants now. Here's what we did, but did more than we had to do. You need a % of things on the list. Bird feeders, I have 3 types, hummingbird and 2 seed types. Bird bath, I have 3, and I put them on the ground to look cool with rocks and plants around them. Other animals can get a drink of water too. Plants that hummingbirds, bees, etc. like. Some bushes grow fast, private screen too. Brushes and trees to the nest in list types, bird, bat, etc. houses. Logs, wood on the ground to live under, hide in. I turned one side of my house, really part of the side yard, into a natural habitat. I have a path and the rest is trees, wood, rocks, ferns, etc. I don't have to mow. Trees were small when I started. I saved types of ferns and placed them in my yard. So this is how to get, I think, your house maybe somewhat subsidized by the Department of Fish and Wildlife. Okay, they put out a newsletter too. If you have tall trees, plants, ferns, ground cover bushes, and place rocks, driftwood, and place a bird bath where you can get to it with the hose to spray and fill. Any shape is cool. I made my side area big. If you have a lawn, it's less to mow. I put ferns along my fences and house. Note areas around trees to plant in, like areas. Woodpecker. Speaking of woodpecker, I have a round, super cool metal 7-ring wind-turning hanger. Not sure where I got it now. I have a bamboo wind chime. Don't hang out loud wind chimes for neighbors. Let's see. Stores must have movement hangers for sale. I don't shop much, for I have enough. I hang some inside my house. There are owls you can screw on things. I wonder if mirrors would work. Yeah, I saw these cat runs that went along houses and fences. Can you see now how that would look for the neighbors? OMG. At least the woodpecker might stay away. Too funny. They have for Halloween those ladies that have brooms that you put up on your house. Sad but kind of fun. leave year-round. LOL. Okay, I better stop now. So those of you that don't have the context for that letter, I think in Mr. Elsocast's last letter, they had talked about making their house sort of a wildlife, not preserve exactly, but anyway, recognized and maybe subsidized by the state, which is cool. And then the stuff about the woodpecker is that I've complained on the stream a couple times now that we have a woodpecker that is destroying our house, literally destroying it. He digs holes in our cedar siding, and every time I patch up a hole, he just goes and makes another, or multiple ones. And he's been driving me nuts for a couple of years now. But I talked about the fact that I've been afraid to really do anything much about him. I mean, I can't do anything to him directly because he's protected, and I can't do anything sort of indirectly because my neighbors would just think it was so tacky if I started like putting up pinwheels or something around the house to scare him away. So I just deal with it. Eventually I'm going to replace all the siding on the house with something a little bit more sturdy, I hope. Not cedar anyway. So that would be the plan. All right, we have a wonderful donation here. And a note that says, "Dear Kitten Academy friends, hope this helps defray some of your medical costs. Take care. We all appreciate what you're doing for your kids." With a smiley face. Thank you so much. This is from the Zwinak family, or Zwinak? Zwinak or Zwinak, and I'm sure one of those ways is wrong, and maybe one of them is right, or maybe neither of them are. Nonetheless, thank you so much for your generous donation. I really do appreciate it. We have had a rather extraordinary number of medical bills in the last 2 classes, and I hope that whatever class we get in next has a few less issues that we have to work through. But the good news is everybody is moving towards being healthy, and that's the important thing. So thank you so much for helping, and to everybody that has helped, all of our Patreons. Every little bit matters. I know a lot of you contribute just $1 a month, but there's so many of you that even just $1 a month, in big numbers like that makes a huge, huge difference. So thank you to all of you for all of your support, and we really appreciate it, and I know the kittens really appreciate it too. All right, Royal Mail. Royal Mail, Airmail. Let's see here what we got. Oh, all right. First off, we have a postcard from York. There's nothing written on the back, but there are some scenes from York. And okay to read. Wow, nice handwriting. Dear Mr. A and DJ, I need to go to the post office tomorrow, so I'm finally getting around to writing to you. I've been a fan since the start of the year. I started watching the day Charlie arrived, and I haven't stopped.
What a great day.
Yeah, as a student, I'm not allowed cats, so watching Kitten Academy is the next best thing. Although luckily, in my new house, there are lots of cats living nearby, too, so I can still give real-life hugs. I have so much love for all your kittens, I could never pick a favorite. I also would love to see more of Elsie Dog. I need my dog fix too. Thank you for everything you do for cats and kittens, and to the wonderful Kitten Academy community for being so kind. Whilst I'm not on Discord, the kittens distract me enough from my work. I still love hearing all the amazing stories you share. Sending love from York, UK, Carolyn. P.S. I'm hoping to pop in a postcard so you can see how pretty York is. Well, thank you so much, Caroline. You?
Yeah.
I'm really glad that we're able to help you get your kitten fixed, and that made me think of, DJ has been living in Chicago during the week. She's renting a room there from a nice older lady who boards all kinds of people in her rooms, does an Airbnb thing. And the first day that DJ was in the city, I drove in there with her to check it out, and she doesn't have any cats. The lady doesn't have any cats. And so DJ and I took a walk down the street, and 2 or 3 houses down, we found some cats, and DJ went nuts, and she noted down the location of the house so she could walk by it. and look in the windows and see the cats. We talked to the owner of the house too about her cats, so she was very friendly. But I kind of know how you feel is what I'm saying. You're saying you've got kittens in your neighborhood. DJ is, she's doing the same thing when she's in the city. She's looking for the cats around the neighborhood all the time to get her cat fix. DJ doesn't watch Kitten Academy. She's above all that, so.
What? Can you talk about the wombat stories that I posted?
Whoa, DJ has
There's
some.
one particular story where hummus sneaks into my bed.
Right.
And I go, and then he's there, and then I just love that story so much.
Okay, well, so DJ kind of mentioned it, but if you don't know what she's talking about, we have a correspondent on our Discord chat from Australia who goes by the name Wombat, and they have been writing wonderfully imaginative and charming stories about the cats and the kittens at Kitten Academy. They're just great stories. And so DJ has been sharing those stories on our Reddit. Believe it or not, we have a Reddit, and I believe it's just /r/Kitten Academy.
Yeah.
So if you go to Reddit, if you're familiar with Reddit, you know how to find it from that. If you're not familiar with Reddit, good luck. Reddit is one of those websites that is everything for everyone, so you have to use a little caution because you might stumble into some things that you didn't want to be involved in. But if you stick to the Kitten Academy section of Reddit, it's very nice. There's lots of pictures, and that's the place where DJ's posting those stories for Wombat. So the first couple of stories that she posted, I tweeted out links to them for people that wouldn't know where to find them otherwise. And if I get a chance a little bit later today, I may not have time to do it immediately after this, but a little bit later today I'll make sure I tweet out some links to the rest of those so that people that aren't typically Redditors can still go and check out those stories because they're fantastic. All right, so here we have, let's see. Oh, there's something else in here too. Okay, hang on, one thing at a time. Let's see, what do we got? This is so cute. This is already so cute. All right, here we have what appear to be little stickers or something that can be colored in. They're really, really cute cats. Here's one wrapped up in a ball of yarn, one in a flower pot, and one that's just sitting looking pretty.
So today there's some questions to get to first.
Oh, okay, good. We'll pull those aside, and we will get to them first. Okay, so this contains, it contains firstly a pair of socks taped to a letter. These are so cool. The socks say the cat's pajamas on them, and they are actually cats wearing pajamas. Here you've got this one on the front wearing a little pajama with a little nightcap, and here you've got one from the back with a little butt flap on the pajamas. You know how they are? So cute. Oh my goodness. But then the front of this card to me says Mr. A, and it's got all these cat paws, and then it's got the lineup here of the Persians. This is baba ganoush, and hummus, and tahini, and falafel, and Mr. Pickles, and they're all appropriately painted so you can tell who's baba ganoush with his little spot on his side, and hummus with no spot, and tahini with her little tiny markings, and then falafel with her big markings, and Mr. Pickles. So cute. DJ really needs to see this up close. It's adorable. That's completely adorable. All right, inside it says, warning, this just because surprise isn't for the faint-hearted. And it has this very smug-looking kitten. It says, tickle me. Only the cute-hearted, wishing you a perfectly happy day. Thanks for all you do to love the kittens in your care, Donna, a.k.a. AZ Cat Mom when I'm on chat. Aw, it meows and it purrs. The whole card shakes.
Oh, they're all concerned. You see that?
That is kind of a concerned meow that he's making, but that's okay. That's still... Yeah, all the kittens are like, what is that? Who's so worried? This is completely adorable. I love that card. I love the fact that it not only does it meow, but it purrs and shakes. DJ needs to take a look at this. Have a look there. I know. How cool is that?
Wait, they're writing it so cool.
Okay, there's also, oh, we got it. Letter here that says it's for DJ, so let me open it and then I can hand it to her, and then she can hand it back if she doesn't want to read it on the air. I can read it. Anyway, it says DJ, and it's got Starbucks logos along the bottom. So somebody who really knows DJ's routine. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
And there's one more thing in here. It's a card
Wait,
that's.
did you see?
No, you said you can open it.
How beautiful is this?
Well, you can show it on the stream, or I can show it on the stream.
Oh my god.
This says happiness is a cup of coffee with, a cup of coffee shared with a friend, and then the other one says thanks a latte, and they're like 3D with little jewels and stuff on them. This is a very fancy card. And on the inside it says okay to read online. Start on the front. It says happiness is a cup of coffee shared with a friend and a house full of kittens, and Elsie, of course. Thank you both for all you do for these precious little lives. Stay strong during all those URIs and steamy nights. They all love you for it. Arizona friends, Donna and Mark, AZ, which is AZ? No. It's AZ Cat Mom, and Mayflower AZ on the chat.
Wait, I think it's the other way around. Daisy Cat Mom on the chat and Mayflower AZ elsewhere.
Okay, that works for me. Thank you so much for sending these wonderful cards and the amazing socks and whatever DJ's got going back there. Let's take a look. This is another very fancy 3D card, and it's got pumpkins on it and a cup of coffee here, and it says, "Hello, fall. It's pumpkin spice latte season." And on the inside, wow, it's heavy. There's a Starbucks gift card, so that's why it's so heavy. That's very sweet of you.
So sweet.
And,
Sorry, kid.
oh, you've got a business card here, too. Stamping Up, independent demonstrator. And
Hey, kitty.
it is,
Kitty. Kitty's so cute.
let's see, it's stampswellwithothers@gmail.com, and the online store.
Is it them? Or
Yeah.
I almost feel like it was just accidentally in there.
No. The URL, let's see if we can get this right, is www.stampinup, that's stampinUP.net/eSuite, ESUITE/home/Donna Kish, DONNAKISH. That is a lot to try to hear and type in and remember. There's another URL in the back here that says Donna's DONNAS stampswellwithothers.blogspot.com. And Donna, you may want to consider using a URL shortening service to make your URL a little easier for folks to remember.
Oh, I love these cards.
Because of what you do, did you make these cards? Are you the one that designed these?
No, I think she's like a Stampin' Up,
You're wrong. She did make these cards. Now that I look on the back, it says Donna Kish, Stamps Well With Others at Gmail, made by me for you with products from Stampin' Up.
Oh, okay.
How cool is that? These are really nice cards. So inside it says, DJ, a little something to keep you warm as you work so far from home. Donna K, Mayflower AZ, or when I make it to Discord, AZ Cat Mom. And the fur babies, Nike, who is a dog, Moki, Sweet Pea Jr., Kitten, and Ginger, the cats. You sound like you've got a full house like we do, Donna. And this card also says, limited edition by Donna Kish on the back. Well, these are really nice cards. This is some high quality stuff. It's the first thing I noticed about it.
Oh, you can do this on Stampin' Up.
Yeah, so
You can make your own and design and stuff.
Very cool. Well, I hope I did your URL justice and people are able to find you, Donna Kish, Stampin' Up. So thank you so much for all that. That is very generous of you, and the socks are fantastic. I'm really excited about those. See, I'm wearing fairly generic polka dot socks today that actually match each other, which is unusual. Oh, let's see. You said I had to start with these things, right? Okay, let's start over here. First, we have a package that says it's to Kitten Academy, and there's a little drawing of the Kitten Academy logo wearing a postal hat, and it says, "Hello, Fox Lake Postal Workers," which is always fun for us. I saw Candy this morning at the post office, as I usually do, and she's always so positive and friendly, and she said something interesting, actually, which I have not shared with DJ yet, because these things just fall out of my mind until something jars me to remember them. But I showed her that postcard that had the pictures of eucalyptus on it that I showed all of you just a few minutes ago, and told her that that was one of the kittens that we're fostering right now. And she looked at it and she said how adorably floofy she is, and said that she had been thinking about maybe getting a kitten for her husband because he's retired and he sits at home, and they've always had cats and they don't have any right now, and he loves cats, and how cool would it be if he had a cat to keep him company at home? And so I said to her, if you decide to do that, I know a guy who can help hook you up. So,
she has to adopt one.
I know. So anyway, just something to consider. Obviously, that might not go anywhere fast, but who knows? All right, so here we have a letter. It says, "Okay to read aloud. Dear Mr. A and DJ, I hope you can forward the enclosed kitty purses to Falafel's new human sisters. I saw these purses several years ago at a church women's conference, and they were so adorable I couldn't resist buying them, even though I knew my own daughters were already past the age where they would have enjoyed them. So these purses have been sitting in a drawer the past couple of years waiting for the right recipients. I was able to catch only a bit of Falafel's adoption on the live stream last weekend, but that glimpse of how much her new human sisters adored her and the other kittens was enough to assure me that they were not only a wonderful family for Falafel, aka Floofwaffle — I'm still waiting for the day that DJ names a kitten Stroopwaffle — but that they were also the perfect recipients of these two kitty purses. Side note, let's see. I see the words "no sad," so I'm just going to check it out. Oh. Well, there's not really. This isn't sads. I think this is uplifting. It says, maybe you left out the sads. Side note, these purses come with their own special no sad story because they're from a non-profit in Bangkok, Thailand, called the Abundant Life Center, that provides services like vocational training for rural Thai women who migrate to the city looking for work. Sales of these and other purses and bags sewn by women at ALC help fund the programs. Unfortunately, they don't do online sales, and for those of us in California, pretty much the only time we get to shop for the bags is at our annual church women's conference. Also, I've enclosed a thank you card for Carrie Ann for all the awesome ways she's been helping out at On Angel's Wings and Kitten Academy. Could you please pass that along to her? Hope you don't mind that this time there's nothing for you and the kittens or the faculty. I'm planning another package for the Brulot mailbag, though, so be forewarned.
Right.
Signed, Purrs and Meows, Lily Cat's mom. Well, thank you, Lily Cat's mom. So there is a card here that says, "Please forward to Carrie Ann." And on the front of it, there's an adorable drawing of a cat in a carrier. It says, "Thank Mew." It's a really cute little drawing. And then I have to know what these purses look like, so I'm going to take a look. Even though these are for Falafel's human sisters, it says, "Okay to unwrap one to display on the stream." Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll take the one that doesn't have the note on it and have a little look here. Oh, they're so cute. It's a little tiny purse, and it's obviously handmade by some women in Thailand, and it's got fabric that's a whole bunch of little tiny kittens and cats. There's one wearing a little cone, and there's one hanging out of a carrier. They're tiny, though, so you probably won't be able to see. There's one actually answering a telephone. knows? Maybe that's a thing cats do. Very, very cute. I think this is exactly a wonderful gift. Thank you, Lily Cat's mom. I'm sure that those little girls are going to really appreciate this. So we will find a way to get this to them. I don't know if DJ has their address or if we have to get it through Carrie and On Angel's Wings, but either way, we know exactly how to make this happen for you. So, thank you. I think that's really sweet. You don't have to apologize for not sending anything for us. This is so wonderful. We're thrilled to pass this along to the appropriate people. And really, just so thoughtful. We have the best. Kitten Academy fans are the best people. Seriously, the best people. I never would have imagined that one of the things that would come out of our kitten fostering is this community of people that are all so thoughtful and generous and kind, and that we have so much fun together too, especially on the chat. It's a wonderful group of people, and the last thing I would have expected to have come out of what we started here. So thank you, Lily Cat's mom. So here I think somebody's making fun of DJ. We have a little incident on the chat with arrows. And you can see all the arrows on this box are probably a reference to that. I didn't catch exactly how it started, but I think that somebody posted an image with an arrow on it pointing at something, right?
Yeah, and I looked at the wrong end of the arrow.
Yeah, so the arrow was pointing at something in the image that DJ was supposed to look at, and DJ's looking at the picture going, I can't find it. She's looking at the other end of the arrow, the end that's not the pointy end of the arrow. There's no explanation for this.
I just so sure about myself and everything.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. So that spawned a number of comments and a number of other images of arrows pointing in the wrong directions and
arrows pointing everywhere.
Yes, arrows everywhere, and I believe that.
About whether I would be able to get back home on the weekend.
Yeah. Oh, and I think there was some speculation about whether she would use the right end of the scalpel when she performed surgery. And many other things besides. So it was funny. You had to be there. I mean, you really did. You had to be there, but it was funny.
The box is funny.
Yes, so the box is funny. I love all the arrows on it. Excuse me. Okay. Okay to read on stream. Dear Mr. A and DJ, first of all, thank you for the wonderful love and care you give to the kittens. Wow, I read that really well. Let me start over. First of all, thank you for the wonderful love and care you give to the kittens, and for sharing it all with us. I've had some sads to deal with lately, and watching Kitten Academy helps a lot. I've included cat tree and hummus endowment items, some things for everyone to enjoy right away, and some toys for Elsie and the faculty. Everything is labeled with arrows to point them to the right places. I hope DJ can figure them out. I also sent something to help her stay on the straight and narrow.
Oh, gosh.
Also maybe you should say something to help me talk. Also enclosed is a cheat sheet for the trees. Give all the kitties spoogles for me, Maya Bastet, with a pronunciation guide that says it is pronounced Maya Bastet. I think I did okay. I like the cheat sheet for the trees is great. I don't know how well you all will be able to see this, but it's actually the pictures of the trees. So here's a magnolia, fig, an actual crabapple, a filbert, a juniper, the larch, hickory, maple, chestnut, sassafras, buckeye, ginkgo, elderberry, and my favorite is eucalyptus. You can hardly see the fact that there's a eucalyptus in this photo because it's basically a picture of a koala bear. They're pretty great. Yes, DJ does need to see this. Here you go.
Oh my God, Bill posted a gif of arrows that's just blowing my mind right now.
Really? Okay, so here we got tissue paper. I think this is the thing that was to enjoy right now. But these guys all seem pretty settled into their cat tree at the moment, so I guess we'll see what we can do about that. Sorry that it's so exciting. All right. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff in this box. Let's see. First off, we have.
That's so great. I want more of this to go with each of the adopters.
First off, we have what appears to be a catnip apple, and it is from a shop called the Gothic Beagle. Dark fashion for your pets. The Gothic Beagle. That's an interesting take on everything. I think there might have been actually a note attached to this that has fallen off in shipping. Yes, it's got to be this. I see. Yes, it did fall off. It's a note made of an arrow, of course, and it says this is for crab apple. Naturally, of course it is. I'm just going to put your note in the bag so it can't fall off again. There we go. So we have an apple for crab apple. Here we have treats, feline greenies jumbo pack, and there's an arrow on it that says it is for everyone. All right, here we have 3 little mice with very fuzzy tails, and this says it's for hummus. It came just in time. As you know, hummus is going soon. Here we have, this is interesting, a package of Mylar mice. These are actually the coolest ones I've ever seen.
Can I see?
Because they're little crinkle balls, but mixed in with the crinkle balls are little bits of what looks like taffeta or something. So they're very fancy. The fanciest ones I've ever seen. With an arrow that says they're for the annex. And you might think this is a Christmas tree, but I think it's another arrow. It actually is a Christmas tree. You can tell from the ornaments. Here. Look at how fancy those little balls are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Super fancy. Now, those are for hummus. Are you hummus? No, you're not hummus. All right, there's a lot more going on in here. We have a giant kitten kick bag for Magnolia. Now, this is for you. Why don't you play with this, Maggie? Why don't you play with this one instead? Pick on somebody your own size. Oh, she likes that. Look at that. I'm going to go right for it. Very cool. Here we have a Christmas tree / arrow for Juniper. Here we have a Christmas tree. Another one of the little things has fallen off. We're gonna figure this out. Here we have a very soft pink foam ball with a feather on it, and it says it's for sweet little Yuki. And it's super soft. It's perfect for a little tiny like Yuki. So cute. Here we have a little, like rattan. It's not rattan. It's I don't know what you call this little wood ball for Hickory. And here we have an identical one for Sassafrasparilla. Sassafrasparilla. That's a great way to put the name. Magnolia is taking over more than her fair share. Oh, okay, so here we have the thing that is going to keep DJ on the straight and narrow, emphasis on the arrow. And the box here has arrows all over it. And it looks like it is a set of earrings that are arrows. They're little arrow earrings. Look at that.
That's cute.
Those are adorable. Here, let me hand this to you right now so you can have a look at them too. I think you should. I think you should.
Which way does it go?
Okay. Here, this is also going to fall off. Let me see if I can tie it on here a little bit tighter so it stays for now. But this is a much smaller kick bag / catnip toy. And this one is for Fig. Oh, are you Fig? No, you're not Fig. Okay. Here we have a bouquet of arrows for the faculty. Get it? Bouquet? Because they're arrows, and you shoot them with a bow. That's well done. That's very well done. Yes, Maya Bastet, nice work. Bouquet of arrows for the faculty. They're big foam arrows that will be awesome fun for the faculty.
How did arrows even become a thing?
Well, they are. Here we have another one of the little wooden balls and another one of the little pink balls, and let's see, there's some more arrows that have fallen off, so we'll just have to use our best judgment to decide who's for what. Here we have a Pup Squeaks for Elsie. The arrow, I see the arrow for Elsie, it fell off, but this is for Elsie. And this is fun because it squeaks and Elsie can tear it up and there's no stuffing inside. So that should be interesting. Here we have one that says, main room deploy ASAP. Okay, well, it is certainly something we can deploy. Hang on.
Well, why don't you?
I'm going to, especially because somebody wants to get into these things right now. Don't you? Don't you? Okay. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. These look like some good toys. Oh, wow. The mouse with a feather, those other things with the big feathers, and these are really cute. They're like little cylinders that are very fuzzy with feathers sticking out either side. These are really, really cute toys. Put these back here for a minute. Okay, deployed ASAP. Thank you for those. Now, this says, here are two more of these little fuzzy balls that says Master Bathroom, deploy ASAP. So we will. And here we have one for Bucky with the good fur. It's so cute. Here we have one where the arrow says it's for Ginkgo. Here we have one where the arrow says,
can you describe what they are?
They're foam balls with feathers.
Well, so the ones you put down.
The one for Bucky?
Yeah, what is the one?
Bucky is a little wooden ball. And then the one for Ginkgo is a foam ball with a feather.
Oh my god, look at her, she's carrying it around. Is that her?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we also have a foam ball with a feather for Who Your Mother Smells Of. That's a Monty Python reference. It's elderberry. Yes. Here we have another Christmas tree. This one is labeled for the Larch. Christmas tree for the Larch. And then we have these two things that I've been holding on to, which are another wooden ball and another foam ball. And we have two arrows that have fallen off, so I have to guess who gets what. One is for Maple, and one is for Chestnutter Butter. Chestnutter Butter.
There's something that looks like wooden ball and foam ball?
Yes, there's a wooden ball and a foam ball. Thank you so much. These are some awesome things, and it's so sweet of you to send a little something for everybody. I love it when that happens. I'm going to pack all this stuff back up in the box, and we will deploy those other things just as soon as possible.
You have to deploy the main room thing right now.
I did.
Which one is it?
It's all these toys with feathers. So we're like a set of 5 toys with feathers.
Set of 5 toys with feathers. And what was the other one for?
Which other?
The master bathroom?
Oh, it was an extra set of foam balls with feathers.
And balls. And then it's the mice is for the annex.
What was? Oh, yes, the Mylar mice is for the annex, yes. Sorry, I need to do a better job of describing those things for you. Figgy likes having the neighbors here. This is fun for Fig, huh? Yeah, Figgy. Maya Bastet, that is so amazing and wonderful and generous and cute. I love all your arrows and your arrow puns. Really well done. Here you go. Oh. Thank you so much, seriously, Maya Bastet. So wonderful. And you can see that those toys are already a hit. I put her kick bag away, but if she seems bored, I'll deploy it again. So we'll see. There's a lot going on here already now. So let's see, we've got 15 minutes, so let's keep going a little bit further here, and I don't think we're going to get through all the rest in 15 minutes though, so we'll have to put some of it off a little bit. Oh my. All right, let's see, who sent this? Hi, Kitten Academy. After Rue loved this toy to death, I set up a price watch, and they have finally gone on sale. Sending both the toys and the mouse refills separate packages to restock you. Do whatever you'd like with them. Love, Siakona and Nawal. So, Siakona and Nawal, you guys have probably seen that we also noticed the sale. I think you mentioned it on the chat, and I went and bought a couple, but not this many. These are the Da Bird cat catcher refill. It says Da Bird, but these are not the bird. These are the mouse ones, which is good. And so these, if you guys have watched our close-up streams or the pictures I post on the Twitter or anything at all lately, you have seen me going around with these little mice on a string, and how this one in particular, Maggie, is insane for it. So we will definitely make sure one of those goes to her endowment. But all the kittens love it. They are crazy about it. It's one of the cat toys that cats love. So thank you so much for sending us refills. You know, another note about that fact that you sent us these the 5 mice refills is that so we've been a fan of this toy for a very long time, and they used to make it, if you go on Amazon and you look at the reviews for the mice on Amazon, you're going to see a lot of people saying negative things about it, and that's because they used to make it differently. The central spine of the mouse used to be a metal pin, and yeah, that worried us a little bit too. But they've changed it now. The central spine is a piece of soft plastic instead, a little soft plastic tube. But it does still have, and maybe even worse now, have a bit of a tendency to unravel and come apart. So my advice to anybody that gets some of these mice, do get them. If you got a cat, get one. They come typically on a wand, and the wand that they're selling sometimes falls apart. You may want to replace it with a different wand. But they have a metal wire that is also brilliant. It is just the best. The metal wire is one of the best ways to do that.
Hey, what is it? What did you eat?
And it's still in her mouth. Do you need me to get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so all I was going to say about it overall is a brilliant, fantastic cat toy. You should get one for your cat. But you should not let your cat play with it unsupervised. Save it for when you're playing with your cat, and don't leave it out for the cat to have the rest of the time. That's my advice. Okay, I guess you got it out of your mouth, Fig, whatever it was. Okay. What have you got? Oh. You like these mice, huh? Maya Bastet, those are a big hit. Super big hit. Thank you so much. And yeah, so thanks for the mice, Siakona and Nawal. These, like I said, they don't make them like they used to, which is good and bad. So we'll definitely end up using those refills because those things do get torn up, especially when they are loved as much as those are. Kittens are crazy about them. All right. What do we have here? A drop shipment. It says it is a drop shipment from Pottery Barn, of all places. Oh, look how cute this is. Let's see. Aw. It says, I was very excited when you all said you decorate for the holidays. I love these types of ornaments because my cats can't destroy them.
Oh,
Hope the same.
I know what that is.
Hope the same is true for you, Lindsay Cat. Well, Lindsay Cat, thank you so much. Let's just have a quick look.
Beautiful.
Felted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's not at all. It's beautiful. Oh, this is great. Wow, Lindsay Cat, this is adorable. So it's not felted. It's I don't know what you call this, but it's made of like little bristles. It's almost like that mouse toy that she likes so much. The little bristles are. But look, it's an Elsie dog carrying a Christmas tree strapped to her back with little buckles and everything. How cool is that? It is so perfect. It is so perfect. It's Elsie carrying a Christmas tree. That's the coolest thing. Thank you so much. That's just so sweet. Lindsay Cat, that is brilliant, and DJ needs to take a look at this up close. Let me give this to you. Wow, Lindsay Cat, thank you. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Wow.
Aw.
I know. So here's a package that was shipped straight to our house, not to our post office box.
This is handmade.
I know. It's fantastic, isn't it?
In the Philippines.
This was sent by Zany Kitty, and my favorite thing about it is it's addressed to Smokey Jansen. It says to Smokey Jansen, then it's got our address on it, and then it says lower level.
I know, I love that.
So it's not just sent to Smokey. I mean, they know exactly where it's going in the house.
Lower level.
Yes. Oh, look at that. It is a box of tuna and chicken. I almost don't want to open this yet, but hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's like a sales box, like the kind you put on the shelf at the store. Delectables, lickable treats for senior cats, 10 years plus. Lickable treats, tuna and chicken flavored, creamy blend of succulent tuna and chicken. I think she's really going to enjoy these. We will try them out. We're going to put that on the stream in a little bit and see what you guys think, or maybe on the close-up stream. I mean, tonight or tomorrow or something. Zany Kitty, thank you so much. I think you had said in your email to me that if Smokey didn't like them, then obviously Loganberry will take care of the problem. And I agree. That's a good way to handle it. So we'll try it out on her. And okay. And if she doesn't like them, then we know Loganberry will clean up that. No problem. All right. Here's one. Shipped to us airmail all the way from Tokyo, of all places. Let's just see. I opened that carefully enough. I think I did. Oh, goodness. What is this? Hang on. Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. Well, first off, there's a letter, but there's also some beautiful stationery here with a drawing of a cat on it. It's really, really lovely. And in here we have, wow. Let me set this up while I read the letter to you guys. Kitten Academy. Dear Mr. A and DJ, thank you so much for sharing your adorable kittens as always, and we do really appreciate all of your wonderful work and dedications. Hope your adorable cats will be good friends of our Lucy the cat, who looks just like your Cha-Cha, one of the song The Mom Cat's Kittens. Now Cha-Cha has been adopted by such a kind family with pug siblings, and it seems she thinks she is a pug too. Well, our Lucy the cat has been adopted by a human mom and dad, and she thinks she is a human being. Please enjoy your images, especially page 12, where she checks the water with a Japanese hand-washed kiri-kiri, page 18, where she uses a sewing machine,
and page 22, where she uses Google just like a human being. I do hope your current kittens will find nice foster families just like your song and dance kittens, and our Lucy the Cat Volume 2 is also looking forward to visiting you soon. Please take care and have a beautiful week. Sincerely, Sarah. Aw. Sarah, this is a beautiful book with some beautiful photography, and it says, on the back it says, with this picture, I wish you liked cats. My name is Lucy and I love everyone. I live happily with my human mom and dad. I am very busy to help them in their daily tasks. This is the book for you. I would like to be your friend. Meow. So let's take a look at those pages, okay? Let's see, page 12. Aw, these are really, really cute. This is so adorable.
Did you make them?
Yeah, I think so. Aw. Okay, let's see. So here is page 12 and 13. This is Lucy drinking water. And it says, there are lots of things keeping me busy. Water is a mystery. Don't know where it comes from and don't know where it goes. When it's running from the tap, I will try but cannot catch. It is here but will disappear. Do you know where it goes? And then
I know where it goes.
No, you don't. You went to med school, not plumber school. You don't know anything. Here we have page 18, where Lucy is looking at the sewing machine.
Lucy.
Yes.
Okay.
And it says, my mom loves to design and sew dresses. Believe me, she needs my help with her sewing machine because it looks so complicated. You maybe guessed that I want to be a good girl and always help her. Sometimes she is worried about that. I may hurt myself with the sewing machine, and she tries to push me further away. But I insist to help her because I love her so much. And then page 22.
Did you ever get to see those books?
Nope. Page 22. Yes, of course. Page 22, where she's standing on the laptop. And it says, PC I love too. Mom's laptop is in the study upstairs. I have learned to turn it on, so Dad knows when I am online. If he is working downstairs with his computer, I still have to learn to Google better because my search usually tells no results found. If I'm tired, I can take a nap and the laptop feels so warm and wonderful. Well, this book is completely adorable, and I see the book is by a Perti Peterinen, but it's translated by Sarah. So I assume that the translation is the part that is done by our Sarah. So, Sarah, thank you so much for sending this wonderful book of Lucy the Cat.
What do you spell it?
That's fantastic. S-A-R-A-H, just like you would expect. And let me pass this to DJ so that she can look at it and properly catalog it. Sarah, that's so sweet. So it's the book, the letter, and a tiny package of adorable stationery. I know. Here you go.
Oh my God.
And we are done. That makes it 11 o'clock, and I have to go. I've got about 15 minutes to clean everything up and get the cats in the car, and then I got to get out the door. So thank you all so much. I'm sorry that I do have to run a little early today. We'll get to the rest of this stuff maybe tomorrow. I'll have to work out the exact time. I will tweet it, okay? I'll make sure that as soon as I know exactly when we're going to do the rest, I give you guys a little tweet out, and you can tune in at the right time that way, all right? Sorry to have to run. Thank you so much to everybody. Sarah, that book is adorable. And if you're going to do a book part 2, we would love to see it. Okay. Meanwhile, let's get this stuff that we didn't open yet and put it out so that we can open it maybe tomorrow. Okay.
Cute. Sorry, you're right there.
Oh, pig. Oh, pig.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right back in. Pig ran out the door, took a look around, and was like, "Oh, that's more than I expected," and ran right back in.
Pig.
She didn't even see anybody. The dog and the cats weren't out there. She just was like, "Oh, I did not expect there to be such a place out here."
Wait for a second.
I know.
Sweet.
That's cute, though. I think it is about time to give them individual exploration time.
Why is there so many spam calls coming?
Like to let them out of the room one at a time so that we can control it carefully and see what they do with the faculty. What do you think? Maybe we can do that tonight.
Please wait then. 10:34 to arrive on time? Why? Why is this gonna take an hour?
Maybe it thinks you're leaving from the city.
Kitties. So kitties.
The appointment's at 12, right?
Yeah. It says 30 minutes.
Yeah, further than that.
I'm gonna have to look something else up.
Yeah, sometimes it does that to me where it forgets where I'm at and it thinks like I might still be in the city or something.